How's it going, everybody? So, I'm Mr. Walker, the big history teacher here at Huff High School. So, it's good to meet you. I guess we'll say it that way. Just wanted to give you a brief overview of what big history is, the course content expectations, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty once we actually get back into the classroom. So, first thing, big history is kind of exactly what the title suggests, in that it does cover a lot of content. We quite literally start at the beginning of time with the Big Bang and progress forward. Now, obviously, covering billions of years in a one school year long course, it's we're not going to cover like every minute detail, obviously, because that's physically impossible. There's going to be a more broad range focus on the early units as far as like jumping from one time period to another, Big Bang to the creation of the first elements to stars to galaxies and planets, and then we start to really slow down once we get to the history of Earth, more so when we look at the history of humanity and so on and so forth there. So we cover a large span of time, but it's entirely doable. And to help covering that amount of time there, the course is largely student driven, especially once we really get into the tail end of the first semester and the beginning of the second semester, where you'll have a lot of group and individual projects and assignments that are research based and really meant to allow you to learn on your own with me as a guide rather than me as the person lecturing in front of the classroom. Beyond this being a course of diverse topics, it's also going to be a course of diverse skill sets. This is considered a pre AP course. So if you plan on taking an AP classes later in your high school career, this course is designed to also help you with that, whether it be writing at the AP level, analyzing documents and using documents at the AP level, um, making arguments with sources as your support. It's meant to really prepare you for future advanced classes that you may or may not decide to take. So there is that. And lastly, when it comes to this course, a lot of it is making sure that I'm getting feedback from students and parents. By that I mean every single year is a new year. Every single class, every single student in that class is going to be different than years past in some fashion or another. So the more feedback I get from y'all as to what is and does not work for the class, the more I can kind of tailor it to meet your needs there. So with this, Remind is the easiest way to contact me to get a fast response at least. I'll put the code for that up in Canvas and show it to you the first day of class. Beyond that, email also works too. I'm just less likely to respond to that as quickly as I am to Remind. Um, but yeah, I hope that kind of gives you a brief introduction to the course. Like I said, we'll talk a lot more about this once we really get into it on August 25th, August 25th, 26th, sorry, because this is an 8A B-Day course there. But with this, I look forward to meeting y'all, and I'll see y'all in about a week. Bye, y'all.